There you are. So I tried to come up with a small list of movements that I felt were really important to kind of have as a solid foundation before you start coming to any movement training class. These are kind of the core concepts that you want to start working on just to get your body conditioned and accustomed to the movements that we'll be doing. So we start off our practice with a dynamic wrist stretch. And you'll notice that with our wrist stretching, I go in and out of different positions. I'm extending and I'm flexing the wrists. We're also doing radial ulnar deviations. We're trying to just get all the angles of the wrist, but we're not trying to stay on it for too long, trying to keep it dynamic and moving, not looking to weaken the muscles, but just really to warm them up. All right, so then next we're gonna go into our deep squat conditioning. And basically the deep squat is everywhere in your everyday lives already, as well as in movement training. So what I'm gonna go through is just a few basic patterns that you can do while you're in your deep squatted position to help get yourself just more used to it and give yourself a bigger range of motion and just trying to feel more comfortable while you're down in that position. All right, so after our wrist stretching and our deep squat conditioning, we're gonna go into some quadrupedaling, basically crawling around on your hands and your legs. There's 3 different positions that I'm showing you guys here. So we're gonna get used to our basic bear crawl, our downward dog or A-frame walk, as well as our monkey pattern. And what you're trying to do, once again, just like everything else, is you're trying to stay relaxed as you're crawling around in these patterns or staying within these forms. And you're just trying to get used to the motion. You're trying to use it actually as a full body stretch and strengthening all at once. While you're crawling around and you're putting pressure on your limbs and different parts, you're gonna notice that you feel stretching sensations happening all over your body. So I want you to just become more aware of that and start really feeling it, so that way you can start using these patterns as a daily evaluation and as a daily warm-up stretch. Our arms were designed to be swinging from the trees, baby, just like the monkeys. Yes, that's where we came from, and that's what our shoulders are designed to do. Trying to extend through my shoulders and get my torso nice and vertical right underneath the bar. And I'm letting my shoulders come right up to my ears. So I'm hanging in this relaxed, passive state, keeping my feet on the ground, and then I begin to sway around left and right, so some lateral motion. I'm beginning to lightly move around the shoulder blades. You can play around with some active and passive shoulder movements, where we go up and down, as well as making circles with the shoulders, forwards and backwards.